So let's take some questions. You can practice yourself for the gradient. So find the gradient of the following. Find the gradient of 1,7 and minus 2, minus 1, 5,1 and minus 5,0, then another one minus 3,0 and 3,1. If this is your first time on this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video. You can drop your answers in the comment section. Thank you. I said if you want to find the equation of any line, the first thing to know is your gradient. Now, once you know your gradients, don't forget our gradient is represented with m, and the formula is what? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if you want to look for equation of any line, it is divided into two. The part where you know your gradient is given in the question. When your gradient is given in the question, it is called one gradient point. In that situation, you are given your gradient, and the formula you use in that situation when you know your gradient is m is equals to y minus y1 over x minus x1. Now, let's take a question. Example. Find the equation of a line. Find the equation of a line with gradient 3 and passes through the points 2, 3. How do you do that? It's very straightforward. The first thing you ask yourself is, do I know the gradient in this question? If yes, we can use our formula. Now, from the question, it said find the equation of a line with gradient 3. That means our gradient, our m, is equals to 3. Now, the next thing, do we know our y1? Do we know our x1? We are given 1 point, so automatically 2, 3. This is our x1. This is our what? Y1. Don't forget your coordinate pair is always in form of x, y. Always x, y. So let's go now. We can now input our formula. Our formula is m is equals to y minus y1 over x minus x1. What is our m? 3. Y minus our y1 is what? 3 over x minus our x1 is what? 2. So from here you can cross multiply, then you have 3 into brackets x minus 2 is equals to y minus 3. So that will be y minus 3. You can write it that way. Y minus 3 is equals to 3x minus 6. Bring everything. Y minus 3x minus 3 plus 6 is equals to 0. So y minus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. That is the equation of that line. Thank you. Start. So let's take some questions. You practice yourself. Don't forget, you can drop your answer in the comment section. So check the correct one. So find the equation of the following. M is equals to 3, passing through the points 2, 1. Another one, m is equals to 2, passing through 4, 3. Then third one, m is equals to minus 4 over 5 through minus 5 minus 1. So take this one, practice it. Now before we go, it is always good to leave your question in what we call gradient intercept form. We're looking at that in the next video. Gradient intercept form. Y is equals to mx plus c, where m is your gradient. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video. Thank you. One gradient form, points form, and we said that's when you know your gradients from the question. Now, what if you don't know your gradients? Which formula will you use? Let's go back to that one where we know our gradients. M is equals to y minus y1 over x minus x1. Formula for equation of a line. So in a situation where you don't know your gradients, you have to get your gradients from the points you are given in the question. So that is what what's the formula for gradient, everybody? Can you recall? Don't forget, gradient is what? Change in y with respect to change in x. That is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's formula for gradient. So the new formula for equation of a line when you don't know your gradient is this. Let's take an example. If you are asked to look for equation of a line with the following points, 2, 4, 1, 3, and this. Find the equation of this line. Find the equation of the line and the gradient. Now, even if they did not ask you to find the gradients, you should know that you have to look for the what? Gradients. Don't forget, I said anytime you want to find the equation of a line, always look for the what? The gradient. So let's go. The best thing to do now is, don't forget, the first thing to do is to label 2, 4, 1, 3, x1, y1, x2, y2. So let's put it into our formula. That will be what? Y2 minus y1, that's 3 minus 4, 1 minus 2. This is equals to y minus, what's our y1? 4 over x minus our x1 is what? 2. So 3 minus 4 give us what? Minus 1. 1 minus 2 give us what? Minus 1 is equals to y minus 4 over x minus 2. Minus will cancel minus, then you can cross multiply. You'll be having this y minus 4 is equals to x minus 2. Let's leave it in our gradient intercept form. That will be y is equals to x minus 2 plus 4. So y is equals to x minus 2 plus 4 is what? Plus 2. Y is equals to mx plus c. Final answer. We said we are looking at gradient intercept form. Gradient intercept form. Now, from your gradient intercept form, you can easily identify your gradients from any equation you are given. But what is general form of gradient intercept form? Y is equals to mx plus c. Your m is your gradient and your c is your y intercept. The c is your y intercept. So assuming you have to look for gradients from this equation, y is equals to 5x plus 6. Find the gradient. It's very easy. Just write your general form. Y is equals to mx plus c. Your m is equals to 5. So try to do this one. Get your gradients from the following. The first one, y is equals to 4x plus 2. Second one, y is equals to minus 5x. Then the third one, y is equals to x over 2 plus 6. The fourth one, 2x plus 3y is equals to 6. Thank you. Now, we've learned how to find the equation of a line. Now, there are some situations where they'll give you one line and they'll tell you to use it to get another line. For you to do that, you need to find the relationship between the two lines. Don't forget, when you want to find the equation of a line, what's that thing you must always find? Your gradient. You must always look for your gradient. So when you want to know the relationship between two lines, you use their gradients to determine their relationship. And there are two types of relationship. It's either the lines are parallel or they are perpendicular. They are perpendicular. When two lines are parallel, their gradient is the same. That is, m1, the gradient of one line, is equal to the gradient of the other one. When two lines are parallel, their gradient is always what? Equal. m1 is equals to m2. Now, but when lines are perpendicular, the product of their gradients is equals to minus 1. m1, as the gradient of one, multiplied by the m2, the gradient of the other one, is always equals to what? Minus 1. So that's the relationship between two lines. So you can be given questions to find the relationship between two lines, 2 points. So just know that when lines are parallel, M1 is equals to M2. When they are perpendicular, the product of their gradients is equals to minus 1. Thank you. Welcome back. Now, if you relationship between two lines, we already said that when two lines are parallel, their gradients is what? Equal. M1 is equals to M2. And when they are perpendicular, the product of their gradients is equal to minus 1. So let's take this question. Determine if ST is parallel or perpendicular to UV. ST, UV. Don't forget, for you to, what is that relationship between two lines? Is their gradient. So you need to find the gradient of ST. Find the gradient of what? UV. ST, UV. So I'll do the first two. You do the C and the D. Don't forget to drop your answers in the comment section. So for the first one, solution. So we have 2, 1, 3, 4. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. What's the formula for gradient? M is equals to change in y over change in x. So our gradients for this line is 2, our y2 is 4, our y1 is 1, over our x2 is 3, our x1 is 2. So 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1. So that's 3 over 1 is 3. So the gradient of line ST is 3. So let's find the gradient of line UV. 3, 5, 4, 8. Don't forget x1, y1, x2, y2. So let's go. M is equals to, our y2 is what? 8. Our y1 is 5 over 4 minus 3, x2 minus x1. Don't forget, same formula for gradient. 8 minus 5 is what? 3 over 4 minus 3 is what? 1. So our M2, label this one M2, label this one M1. So our M2 is equals to what? 3. Now, don't forget, we said there are two relationships. When they are parallel, it's the same. When they are perpendicular, their product is minus 1. So your M1 is 3, your M2 is 3. So that means they are the same thing. So therefore, line ST in this situation is parallel to line UV. Don't forget, you can pause the video, write it out, then. So, welcome back. Please, if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. So, back to the question. So we want to determine if this ST is parallel or perpendicular to this UV. The same step: 4, minus 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 3. Let's label x1, y1, x2, y2. For this one is also x1, y1, x2, y2. So let's label this one M1. So what's the formula for gradient? Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And our M1 will now be y2 is 1 minus, y2 is 1, y1 is minus 2. 6 minus 4. And that will be 1 minus times minus is plus. 6 minus 4 is 2. So we have 3 over 2. So for the other one, still the same thing. We label this one M2. And that will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that will be 3 minus 5 over 6 minus 3. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. 6 minus 3 is 3. Now, as you can see, they are not the same thing. But let's confirm if it is perpendicular. If they are perpendicular. When two lines are perpendicular, we said that what? M1 times M2 must give us minus 1. So let's test it. Our M1 is what? 3 over 2 times our M2 minus 2 over 3. 2 here 1, 2 here 1, 3 here 1, 3 here 1. So we'll be having 1 times minus 1, and that's equals to what? minus 1. Since their product is minus 1, that means the two lines are what? Perpendicular. You get it? So do the C and the D. Drop your answer in the comment section below. An equation of a line, and they'll give you another equation. You will now use that equation to find that equation. Don't forget, anytime you want to find the equation of a line, you must know the what? The gradient. It is very, very important. You must know the gradient. So that means from this equation, we have to get the gradient. And how do you get your gradient directly from an equation? We use our gradient intercept form that states that what? Y is equals to mx plus c. So you have to rewrite your equation in this form. Y is equals to mx plus c. So that will be 3x minus 3 is equals to 2y. We can rewrite it as 2y is equals to 3x minus 3. I want to make my y a positive number, that's why I moved it instead. So divide through by 2. Y is equals to 3 over 2x minus 3 over 2. Where your m is your coefficient of x. In this situation, our m is directly 3 over 2. Now, they said the two equations are what? Perpendicular. So that means if this is our m1, what's the relationship between two gradients when they are perpendicular? m1 times m2 is equals to minus 1. So m1 is 3 over 2 times m2, which is minus 1. So that will be 3m2 over 2 is equals to minus 1. Cross multiply. Our m2 will be what? Minus 2 over 3. Now, we've gotten the gradient of the other line. Now, don't forget, when you know your gradient, you use this formula, m is equals to y minus y1 over x minus x1. So our m now is minus 2 over 3 is equals to y minus, this is our x1, y1. So y minus 7 over x minus 3. Minus 2 over 3 is equals to y plus 7. Minus times minus is plus over x minus 3. Cross multiply. Minus 2 into bracket x minus 3 is equals to 3 into bracket y plus 7. That will be minus 2x plus 6 is equals to 3y plus 7. You write out the equation. 3 times y is 3y, then 3 times 7 is what? 21. So that will be 3y is equals to minus 2x plus 6 minus 21. So 3y, when minus 2x will become plus 2x, plus 6 minus 21 is minus 15, and that will be plus 15 is equals to 0. So this is the equation of a line that is perpendicular to this line. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.